Hi everyone. I thought I would just give you a tiny little insight of what my experience was when I first got into the fitness industry as an aerobics teacher. So I finished my exercise to music course and I'm full of enthusiasm. I'm raring to go. And I just want to get that first class under my belt so I can start to build confidence and start to grow as a teacher. So I've got all my CVs ready. So I'm sending out CVs to all the clubs. I've got my best bit of choreography. Well, I thought it was my best bit of choreography, so I'm all ready and prepared to go when they invite me in for that first audition. And a lot of the auditions, they could take something like 2 or 3 hours of your time, and sometimes there could be like 20 plus people there. And I keep rocking up for auditions and not really getting anywhere. In fact, I became very disillusioned with the industry. I mean, that was 2 or 3 hours of my time sometimes, and I really feel that people didn't even have the decency to even let you know, yay or nay. There was just like nothing. Anyway, I was in a club working out in London, just having my own workout, and one of the gym instructors I know came in and they said, oh, one of the teachers actually hasn't turned up. You don't fancy stepping in and doing the class, do you? I could feel my heart pumping like this. I'm like, oh my God, you can do this, you can do this. And I went, yeah, I can do that. So off I go, and I think, this is it. This is my moment. This is my moment to shine, and this is what I need to do. So I've gone in, I've done the class, the best class that I possibly could do. Admittedly, I did run out of choreography because they were so good. They just kept picking up all the moves and everything. But when I finished the class, I felt so good, and I thought, yeah, you've done it. This is it. You've got that first one out the way. So I felt really good about myself. So I went off into the changing room, so quickly using the loo. And when I was in the loo, I could hear a bunch of women talking outside. And I heard them talking about the class. And they were saying how boring it was and how dull the teacher was, and there was no energy in it, and the choreography was boring. And honestly, I was like shattered. My heart sunk. It was like everything, like the rug had just been pulled from underneath me, and I couldn't come out of that toilet for like 10 minutes. And after that time, I just lost all my confidence to teach. And I didn't teach. And then one day I was out in town and I bumped into one of my old tutors, and she asked me, how are you getting on? How's the teaching? And I said, I haven't been teaching. Anyway, she took me for a coffee, and I told her, exactly what happened. And she told me a few tips and things that I could do in the industry and how it was. And one of the things that she said to me that I'll never forget, she said, Karen, if you don't take the opportunity, someone else will. And do you know what? That really stuck with me. And I went away from there and I realised that I just had to get back out there, and I had to just pick myself up, dust myself down, and just keep going. And that's exactly what I did do. And it was tough. And it was, there was a lot of rejections. But once you got to that point and you got over that hurdle, everything started to change for me. And I kept up with my education, and things just went from strength to strength. And I'm still here now, still in the same industry, like 25 years on. So, well, thanks for listening, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.